Hey everyone, Gundam fans, Juris here, and we're back to another Model K reviews. And this time, look at the 1144 high grade Year vs. Century Msm-08 Zogok from Mosa Gundam Unicorns. If you're not really familiar with who the is, MSM-08 Zogok was the introducing first appearance in MSV that was originally, or Mosa Federations. There supposedly appeared in the original Mosa Gundam. For whatever reason, he was cut because due to storyline, according to Gundam Wiki. It wasn't until the Mosa Gundam Unicorn Episode 4 who may finally debut him along with others forgotten like Zako Marines, etc. Also, who did not appear from the original, who appeared in MSV. I think he appears in mangas, etc. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. So here is the MS Zogok in the package. Nice and cool artwork. And you can see with Zogok, he's holding his missile. It's just Asian Hina, Bandai Namco. And you can see left was the Z-Wu, I think it's pronounced name, Kapu, and Zako Marine. And this one, never actually got this. They got this one from my sister at the Iron. This costs $21. And it's made by Bandai from 2013. Down the bottom, it shows little details. And it has a little bio. Now, unfortunately, his bio has a little bio, but sadly you cannot read this. Sorry, that's kind of hard to see. There you go. It has a little bio. It talks about, now unfortunately there's no re-up English one. It shows little details. The other side, it says number 161. On the other top here, we get it shows little features, gimmick, and shows little warning signs. So that's about it. Let's take a look at Zogok out of the box. Okay, before we look at the kit itself, let's take a look at some instructions. It shows a little structure booklet, and shows you. It comes with a little structure booklet and shows you how to put a piece together. I recommend with this. Shows little details. Wells. And get this, we also get very cool kits. Shows the other kits available. There's the variant. There's Zilo, Jago, Zako 1 sniper type, and finally there's Misara, who is the repaint from the regular one that was from Zeta Gundam series. These are all based on from episode 4s. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the show's details as well. And here he is with Zogok out of the package. He's got to put it assembling, already assembling. And this one's very, not as hard and as easier as Wells. He does a little come with surgery. First, he comes with his 2 pairs alternate hands. First one is called what that looks like that you can hold the weapons, the sword, or heat saber. We'll get it at second. He also comes with looks like a spring arm, extended arm that goes when he was punching Rocket Punch. He comes with a heat saber. It's a gray plastic. Now, it's kind of hard to see. This looks very this weapon surgery. He looks very similar to Hguc Custom. This looks very similar from Hguc Custom, was a day review. It looks identical weapons. And finally, he comes with a clear saber. Yeah, I had no idea. This is supposed to be a red saber, but you look at the back of the box. Look at the prototype, and you can see that supposedly has a red, and they came out, he didn't paint them. It's just clear plastic. It's like, what the heck? Maybe something will customize it. And finally, he comes with, looks like it comes with 2 pairs of missiles. Of, I had no idea what kind of weapons he had. I guess he's some kind of missile holding that goes in, looks like a missile holding. Just a gray plastic, has a sticker on it. It comes with a little peg piece. Goes a piece, look like that. As well as, also show you a little piece and does that. He does have a little peg, goes plugged into his back, as well as easier. Now for size comparison, here he is. Alright, here is size comparison. Here's a Zogok next to Hguc, which I did review him. Now, here's a little fun fact. This one has, surprisingly, does not have loose joint. But unlike Hguc or regular Zogok, his legs are kind of loose, which is kind of a little disappointment. Which is very disappointing. Has multiple ball joint, and not to mention his arms are kind of loose, and that's just probably the scariest part. Most people have this, and one of them, his peg is broke. What's gotta be extremely careful. This one does not have. They finally fixed the joint complaint, so this wells. Now the model itself looks pretty nice and very detailed, accurate. However, in MSV, his crotch are actually white, but at this one, he's now black instead of white because the paint redesigned ones. Now, as the changeable hands are easier, take this peg off. It goes peg back here till looks like this. And then peg looks like this. Here I have this spring will punch it. Just like that. Oops. It's got a little nice little feature. The coolest feature is take it. If you want to take this stick off, you can actually have make bowl joint. It's got a little bowl joint. Jesus Christ. Did you hear it? It does a little bowl joint from left and right. It does go up and down. That looks really cool. Nice little cool articulation. I mean, yeah, you don't like. The pieces. I don't know, supposed to piece. There, I put the pieces. His honor surgery that looks like a boomerang. I have no idea what's his weapon. I don't remember he used. I believe he used a frozen boomerangs as well. The other hand, you take this hand off. Wait, no. You're supposed to. Oops. I hear snap. That's probably the scariest part. Might be it's going to break. Wait, no. Gotta be careful. Now, as we this goes peg and all his weapons. And here we have Zogok is ready to prepare this. As far as the head sculpt, it looks incredible. It looks just like how he's straight out the animate. I like his eyes are stickers or eyes. Nice little detail. His silver gun. I mean, the rest of the body looks excellent, except the crotch are actually black, which I mentioned before. Overall, this shows a nice little detail. It shows a little back here. It has a little engine backpack. It has a little peg. It's got a little thruster down the bottom. I think he did an excellent job. Looks at how he looks again in looks. As for articulation before, it has no head articulation, not even the waist movement. He cannot turn the waist. The waist cannot move because there's no waist articulation because handed by back. His arms goes up and down. Oops. It goes in and out that. Oops, that's a little ball joint. It goes in and out that much. He has a bicep swivel, bend to the elbow, bend to the elbow. It does have ball joint wrist movement. There's nothing on the waist, no waist articulation. His leg is horse and back goes in and out that much. Diet swivel, double joint knees, and ball joint angles. That's pretty much about articulations. The other arm, it's kind of loose. And surprisingly, does not have loose. Unlike Shark's hand, his arms are kind of loose, and is not to mention his legs. If you want to bend his legs in the leg, look like that. His joints are kind of pop sets. That's really pretty disappointing as well. I think this one is a winner as well. And there's my review of the 1144 high-grade Universal Syndrome Zogok. Overall, it's a really solid-looking gunpla. Sorry, but I heard of a thunderstorm noise. I heard the thunder noise. I know I'm thinking, what's that noise in the background? That was the rain shower noise, thunders. So ignore it. So overall, it's a really nice-looking, cool kit. I've never seen and never had this, so I'm happy for my gunpla collections. Like I said before, this kit has actually got me from my sister from Ireland for about someplace called Forbidden Planet for about $21. I also have Gundam Era, which I'll show the review it next. So yeah, fun fact. So I recommend to check out the collection. Your die-hard fan of the original Mobile Gundam or the Mobile Gundam Unicorn series, I recommend to check out this. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Be sure don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.